Hi everyone, it's Sketchy aka OBiGem. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to be notified for all future videos, and if you like what you see, do me a favor and hit the like button so I know to keep creating content like this. While I don't do a lot of news and speculation videos, I do enjoy commentary from time to time on new packs and the fandom's reaction, as I did with the last game pack, A Journey to Batuu. We just got the official word that the next expansion pack is going to be Snowy Escape, which looks like it may be another vacation world, or it might even offer new gameplay in the way of resorts and rentals. So I want to talk about that and really hone in on what I'd like to see in this new pack to make it a must-buy for me, and I think of a lot of other simmers who are craving more in-depth gameplay. So for right now, until we get the trailer revealed tomorrow, all we have to go on is the game pack art that the Sims team revealed on Twitter earlier today. And going off of that, it looks like the new world is going to have a snowy climate. We're going to get Asian-inspired architecture, and specifically it looks like Japanese-inspired. And we're going to have a few more snow activities, particularly sledding, snowboarding, and rock climbing. So my initial thoughts were I didn't really know how to feel. It's not because I don't want a snow-inspired pack. Honestly, when we were still speculating about the Star Wars pack and what it was going to be, that was funnily enough one of the guesses thrown out there. And had that game pack turned out to be a snow resort-inspired pack, I honestly would have been okay with it. If the focus was resorts in particular, I would have been overjoyed. Game packs tend to have a main theme that is the core focus, so something like resorts fits that, where I'm slightly troubled in how this pack is going to be expansion worthy when the focus on the surface looks to be pretty narrow. I'm not going to judge too hard yet because we haven't gotten a trailer, but I just want to throw my initial concerns out there. When it comes to the new snow-inspired activities, the inclusion of sledding, snowboarding, and mountain climbing are great. We're always looking for more things for our Sims to do, and this fulfills that. What's more, I'm glad that these look to be all ages activities that family players like myself can have their whole Sim family do together. I love that older Sims can sled together with their children, and I honestly hope that this is a feature that we can do across different age pairings. For instance, teens sledding with their siblings, parents sledding with their toddlers, grandparents sledding with their grandchildren, etc., etc. When it comes to snowboarding, I'm honestly hoping that there is gameplay that they've added. For instance, imagine having snowboarding being a career or an after-school activity for your child and teen Sims. I'm gonna put a pin in the career potential because there's more I want to say on that, but we will talk more about that a little bit later. I am thrilled though that this world appears to have some influences that aren't fully Western or European. I think we've all been craving this, and I'm excited to see the new build and cast materials we'll have to play with around with to create Eastern builds and families. Now, I do have some concerns for this new pack. One of them is that this may be just a destination world. Several weeks ago, the alleged map for this new world was leaked, though many of us assumed it was fake. Then, given this news, a screenshot has resurfaced of the map and what this new world is going to look like and offer. And right away, there's a concern that this may be a destination world with rental lots. I don't think I'm in the minority of people who don't enjoy destination worlds. I honestly just don't see, I just honestly don't play in destination worlds much at all. The gameplay for those worlds tend to be very surface, and after a single playthrough, there isn't really much left to do to inspire return trips. I personally just find the destination worlds to be uninspiring, and they're easy to be off your radar as you can't live in the destination worlds. One silver lining is that it looks like if this leaked map is legit, there appears to be both rental areas and residential areas, which is great. But then that leads to a new concern, the lack of lots. There's definitely been a trend for the Sims team to give us expansion packs that have worlds with very few lots. The last expansion pack, Eco Lifestyle, gave us a world with 14 or 15 lots, with 3 of them being community lots, 1 of them being a bar, and 2 of them being apartment buildings with 2 livable apartments each on them. This left such a tiny little bitty space for vacant residential lots, and there were no empty lots unless I'm mistaken. To be frank, that stinks. It's really hard to craft believable gameplay in worlds where your Sims' only direct neighbors are set dressing house shells that aren't accessible, have no real Sims living in them, and they don't even have NPCs living in them. My concern is that even if this new world is amazing with only 14 lots that many people can see on this leaked map, It offers very little room to build communities with your own Sims that feel alive and lived in. My concern grows when you count in that some of these lots will likely be rental or non-residential, so this leads me to believe you'll likely run into the same issues as Evergreen Harbor, with your Sims living in neighborhoods where their home is the only real one, and any surrounding homes are set dressing. And again, that stinks. Going into the official trailer tomorrow, my hope is that this pack adds a lot more deep gameplay, if nothing else. If this pack is going to offer new things like resorts, I want our Sims to have the option to open and run resorts themselves. Not just ski resorts, I want our Sims to be able to open resorts of any type. Can you imagine if we had access to a resort lot type and we could add things like a beach resort in Talani? Gameplay like that, I think, would breathe new life into worlds many of us rarely play in or played in once but never again. I'd also like to see us have access to the apartment lot type, but I'm gonna just keep kicking a dead horse until we actually get that. I've been wanting that forever, and I unfortunately don't think we're ever going to get it, but I'm going to keep hope alive and hope beyond hope that, hey, maybe that could be like a extra feature they add on top of this new game pack. Who knows? I will keep my fingers crossed. Going back to careers, I'd love to see us get new careers that fall in line with this new pack's theme, not just as it relates to running a resort, but perhaps careers inspired by the new location, for instance, a mountaineer or a ski instructor. Well, I don't think we'll get this. Wouldn't it be great if we got a few more traits and aspirations inspired by the pack? There are already so few. I'd be happy for anything, but there's so much to hope for in this new pack, and I want to remain optimistic until we see the trailer tomorrow. For now, let me know what your thoughts are on the pack announcement. Are you looking forward to Snowy Escape? What are some things that are on your wish list for the new pack? But that is it for now, guys. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, stay dazzled. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Girl, you told me that's what you needed. That's in my face. Yeah, 'cause you were coward and that was easy.